It's Monday, which means it's viewership day. So, as my stream setup is breaking and my gear is not working, let's check out ships. And I hope I don't get muted in the middle of the stream because my thing stops working again. At least my PC starts. Yeah, my PC I'm pretty sure is getting to a point where I'm gonna have to swap out the hard drive or something because it's having some issues too. Satisfactory crashed on Friday at the end of the stream, so I don't know if that's a Satisfactory problem or my computer problem. So Monday Fun Day, that's right. It is Monday Fun Day. On Mondays we play viewerships. I have a lot of viewerships, so I'm only gonna get probably 3 again today. But it's good that I have a lot of ships. It's bad that it's gonna take me forever to get to all of them. If a viewer named Communist Mountain shows up today, let me know, chat. Hopefully I'll recognize them. They sent me a ship, and I can't respond to their messages on Twitch because of their settings. So they keep sending me messages, and I can't respond to them, and it's driving me crazy. So, but it's good to see a Pseudo Drifter. This is our first ship from RPG, and it is a slug-looking, purple-looking slug ship called the Fulminis, or on the box.com, it's called the Stormbearer. So let's see what the Stormbearer is. Lightning cruiser. This ship fears not the storms. It is yours to command now, Captain. It wields an astounding reactor with an immense amount of potential power. Starting systems are lacking. Tread carefully too. Violent storms follow wherever you step, and it's up to you to turn it into an adventure or its advantage. Entropic absorber. Max reactor equals 60. Cost, I think that says increments reduced. So something to do with power shenanigans here. So with a disruption kit. Disables enemy defense drones. That's defense scrambler. Doubles the time it takes for hostile vessels to jump. That's FTL jammer. And tampers with sector entry beacons to slightly delay the fleet. That's a distraction buoys. Okay. Fulminis is Latin name for lightning. Okay, cool. So we're like a lightning rod. I like the purple color on this slug B design? I think it's the Slug B one. We start with the High Power Laser Mark II, which we haven't used any of these high power lasers yet. So we get to finally check one of these out. 3 power laser for 1 shot for 5 damage. That pierces 2 shields. 50% fire chance, 35% breach chance, 20% accuracy modifier. I'll be honest, I don't love high power single shot weapons, so this looks awesome. But I'm worried a single dodge makes this weapon not feel that good for how much power it costs. But we'll get to see this in action, I guess. We do have shields on this ship, which is better than some ships. I'm not sure what the whole bonus lightning thing is going to involve, but let's get into the game and see what happens. We have Gibbs, full rebellion. Invisibility Gibbs, the best type of Gibbs. Let's go back to the hangar just in case doing that messes anything up. Disruption kit's gonna save me pain from defense 2 drones and running away ships. Yeah, I can see defense 2 drones ruining this. Alright, let's get the one that gives our weapon cooldown to be faster. What's the charge time on this weapon? 15 seconds, okay. Honestly, a pretty straightforward ship to start. There's something going on with the power. We start with a 14 power. Wait a second. Am I crazy or 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? I only have half of the power that's showing here. Okay, there's something weird going on with power, that's for sure. Anything special with our computer here? No upgrades, internalized augments, none. Nothing there. See effects, none. Oh, we're just in a half power nebula. That must be why. Okay, yes. Okay, there's all my power. Okay. Wow, that's weird. I don't know if I knew that you could start in a half power nebula, to be honest. That might be a first for me. Hopefully the laser has a cool sound when it misses to make up for it missing. Well, it does have an accuracy modifier, so hopefully it won't miss too much. Okay. Wow, our first fight is a pulsar after our first jump was a half power nebula. This sucks. Wait, it went away. What? Okay, I think this ship is creating half-power nebulas. But there is still a pulsar. This is weird. This is weird, man. I think our ship is creating the half-power nebulas. No wonder I've never had that before. The ship is doing this. Always have half power, must be an RPGNerdos ship. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. So that must be what this whole lightning rod. You said Fulminis stands for lightning rod or whatever. Does that mean I'm not going to be able to upgrade my ship? How am I going to be upgrading my ship if we always create a pulse, a half-power nebula? I don't know. I don't know. RPGNerdos and his weird ships. Okay. Because ion storms don't stop you from upgrading. Okay, okay. Glad you gave us that value point, by the way. Huh. Why are we healing? We have hidden NG medbots? We must. Okay, that is a cool weapon sound, by the way. Alright, free mantis, I like it. You go beyond shields, I guess, for now. That's what the whole storm follows you means? Is that what it said in the description? It said something about absorbing lightning, I think. Medbay in your mods give passive health regen at all times alongside a max HP buff. Oh, okay, okay. That's, I think, fairly recent, or I've had Clonebay a lot lately, I don't know. Alright, well, for half power, I'm going to need to spend power. I'm going to... If I do one, I think our power is going to round up. Work towards the second shield here first, though, obviously. Okay. So it seems like the main gimmick of this one is we basically always have half power. Ships are... This ship's just running away. So please no dodge. We do have the FTL jammers. That does slow them down from running, so that's very nice. We are two-shotting like everybody, so that's also cool. RPG did send me an update to this mod literally this morning. Wow, another free crew. That apparently made something about this ship less difficult. I wonder... I wonder what got changed is what I wonder. I wonder what this ship had before that made it even more difficult.
Thanks for subscribing to the channel.
Okay, let me do one power, because that does give me an extra power here. Okay. Mr. Shogi with the tier 2 months of 86 in a row. My friend, you are amazing, sir. Thank you for all the support. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope your Monday is a great Monday. And you don't have a case of the Mondays like me. Alright, enter. I would love to buy a flak. I'd have to sell my disruption kit. Would that give me enough? 66? It would. You get another high-powered laser, though. The update reduced the reactor costs. You'd be paying almost 30 for reactor power, otherwise from the start having to buy 2 bars every time. Okay, I'm glad you changed that. You had your doctoral school interview today. Oh, man, how did it go? How did it go, RPG? I hope it went well. And I don't know if I want to sell this, because these are all useful things here. If I sold the disruption kit and bought this high power laser, this pierces 1 shield. I really want something that gets rid of shields. Problem is, Flak 1, I'll need another weapon upgrade to use it. If I sell disruption kit and fight a defense 2 drone, we can't do damage, though. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I liked your disruption kit, but Flak. You know, Flak. That also delays my shields and power and other upgrades, so Not sure if that was the right play, but it's a flak. Darn, this guy has all his weapons online, even in a half-power nebula somehow. Your interview was rough. You presenting in front of 7 guys with PhDs and they all asked questions where you thought only the one related to linguistics would ask questions. Oh, goodness. Okay. That sounds difficult. I had to do master stuff, but I never had to do PhD stuff, so... I hope it went better than you think it did. You'll know the results in 3 days. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I sold the disruptor thing. Okay. Okay, nice double reward. C5, 4, 3, 2. You need to have 20 points from the interview, which means all of them if you want to get in. Interesting. 20 points from the interview. Well, I mean, that's sounds kind of arbitrary. 20 points. What does that even mean? I don't know what that means. Is that hard? Difficult? Easy? I don't know. Is it like the points don't matter and whose line is it anyway? Or is it like the points in, I don't know, FTL, where the higher the difficulty, the more points you get? I don't know. There's my second shield. And power. I would need one more power for it to... one more power for it to count as a power and a half power nebula, actually. Rescue the store. A single point deduced and you don't get in. It's very difficult. You have to be perfect and everyone need to love it with not even a single complaint. Goodness gracious. That sounds kind of ridiculously punishing and difficult. But, I mean, I guess PhD is important and they want to make you earn it or something. Okay, safe fight. Don't want to train here. Safe fight. What could I train? Dodges and shields. Alright, let's train dodges and shields here. And I can tell you all story time. Engine. Because this training will take a while. So I have a little bit of a story time. Over the weekend, there's no League of Legends to watch right now, and I'm trying to find some other fun stuff to watch that's, you know, gaming related, because I'm just an addicted gamer, I guess. And I've watched a number of different esports. I've watched StarCraft 2 esports, I've watched a lot of League of Legends, I've watched some Smite, and, you know, we've done our FTL tournaments. But I have never seen a tournament like what came up on my recommended on YouTube the other day. Did you all know that there's a GeoGuessr World Cup? I have watched a bunch of GeoGuessr World Cup over the last couple days. Have you all seen this? If every jump is a nebula, is the pursuit half as well? I don't think it is, because I think it happens after the fight, actually. I discovered GeoGuessr World Cup, and it's kind of ridiculous and amazing, because there are people that will say things like, "Oh my god, it's Peru!" Or just, you know, huge exciting esports announcers that say things like, "I never would have guessed the Christmas Isles." It's just, it's so it's so crazy. I don't want to feel like I might want to have a secondary training here. It's pretty goofy. It's pretty goofy. A high power laser can last for a long time thanks to the shield piercing. Storm can also take out some of the enemy shields. Getting a flak is ideal. Nice. What's up, Meow Zhedong? So nobody else has seen this GeoGuessr World Cup, it seems like. I'll have to ask tomorrow when we have more people here. See if it had on YouTube, like, it is only a couple days old and had like 2 million views. So apparently the GeoGuessr World Cup it's looking really popular, and I think it was taking place in Sweden. It's pretty interesting. It's basically a head-to-head, different rounds, kind of like we did our FTL tournament, where it's two people going up against each other, having the same location they have to find, and they have to do it in a minute. And they have different categories where you're allowed to move, or you're not allowed to move. It's crazy. Geocacher's cool, but 2 million views. Oh yeah, man. 2 million views. It's pretty crazy. It's like an 8-hour-long video because it looked like it's like a day-long World Cup competition. When it comes to esport tournaments, do you like watching the TF2 Twitchcast Highlander? Okay, I've never watched any TF2. Nice double word. Esports, but I bet that's fun. I'm not as big into shooters though. That is a cheap Zoltan. That, with this half-power ship, is actually really, really helpful. So I'm going to take that. I am going to take that cheap Zoltan. Put you in shields right after I trained my rock in shields. Alright, Rebel or Uncharted? Go Rebel, I guess. I don't know, anyone else here have any cool esports that they watch, that they recommend? That's kind of crazy. Go big or go home. Well, I am already home, so I guess I'm going big. Alright, my next goal is to get this flak online, so that 2 shield ships, I mean, we can get through, but... I'm wondering if my scrap gains are low, being in a pulsar all the time. I don't think that should affect my scrap gains at all. I don't think that will affect my scrap gains. Alright, but my next goal is to get 1 more weapon control power. Although I need kind of an... You know what, I'm going to do an engine power first. Let's do that. Let's do that. We have the power for it. Ah, damn it! I spent a scrap right after a store that I'm basically forced to go to if I want to get the quest. No scrap gains change. The ship just summons a hazard at the start of every jump. Okay. All right, an energy would be nice, but we're gonna go here. I think we're saving a store here. If the scrap gains are affected by such a thing, you'll lose it. Quest is another store. I know, but it's a guaranteed scrap reward before the store. Crew killing is better here. I will say high power laser probably going to be hard to crew kill with as much hull damage as it does, so we get a fire there. We do get a fire. Even if we got a fire and it's spread, I think the ship burns down before we have crew kills, so I will say, as cool as this high power laser 2 is, I don't think it's ever crew killing anything. Thank you for the 2 months in a row, Breckett. Appreciate it. You almost forgot to resub. Don't forget to resub. Black Bitcoin. I mean battle cannon. Alright, so I need 25 more scrap, but I can get black blood online. Then we'll be good on weapons for a while. High power laser instantly kills, but you need all enemies in 1 room. Yeah. Instantly kills enemies with 100 HP and no resistance to damage. Oh, okay. Yeah, because it does 5 hull damage. Yeah. And for those who don't know, every 1 hull damage equals 20 crew health, I believe. 5 times 20 is 100. So, basically anything but a rock or a crystal should get 1 shot, I think. Okay. Wow, this is the 3rd store already in this rebel sector. Jesus. Love to get this backup battery, and if I sell the Abyssal Lantern, I can. Okay, I'm selling all my augments. No, crap. I need to get my weapon upgrade before I do the backup battery. The Rebel Mall, yes. We found the Rebel Mall. No, not the Abyssal Lantern. You did it again, Rand. I did do it again. Alright, do I want to train shields here? I do kind of want to train shields. And this is a really good shield training ship. Well, it was really good when he had 2 shots. Now it's just kind of okay. Get 75 HP from hull damage and a bonus 30. Oh, yes, I lied. Every hull damage is 15 damage, not 20. Okay, my bad. My FTL knowledge failed me for a second. So you gave it a bonus 30, that's... I guess it's just listed by the crew damage there, 105. Interesting. It's like a Monday thing. Man sells the Abyssal Lantern, checks watch. Okay. This is gonna take a while. Oh wait, no, it's not actually taking that long. Okay. 10 more shots. 3, 2, 1. There we go. And there we go. I finally shot a crew, and it is the only crew that we can't one-shot. A rocket crew. Cool sound, man. Cool sound. Alright, there is enough for that. So now we can go like this. I can turn my shields up on by depowering O2 and 1 engine. Okay. Alright, now I can save up for things like systems, hopefully. Warn of my passing, eh? Wow, all 3 shots outside. Crit job, Flak. Way to prove your unquality. Your poor quality. He didn't use his mind control, interestingly enough. I guess because of the half power. I would like 1 more power, actually. Yes. 2 more power, actually. 2 more power lets me have my shields up without having to depower anything. Except for 1 engine, I guess. Ooh, good dodge. Good dodge. Crap. Why did I leave you in there? Why did I leave you in there? Okay. Because I never saved your... Oh, I never saved your position. I did save your position. I just forgot to move you back 2 positions, I guess. We don't have sensors on this ship, so that's interesting. Okay, 2 more power. That lets me do this. Okay, now we're saving up for hacking. That's crazy. So we have to buy 2 power to get 1 power on this ship. Hostiles on my ship. Okay. Let's vent them. So there's a solar flare and a pulsar at this jump, by the way. Oh good, I could just make them sit there and vent themselves. I think if I move you, they will go up in there though. And I kind of want them to go in there so I can get the training. Why can't I jump? When did I move my pilot? Oh my god, I did not mean to move my pilot. I did not mean to move my pilot. Oh my god, are you freaking kidding me that a rocket couldn't put that out in time? Okay. I don't know when I moved my pilot to fight those guys. I thought I moved my weapons guy. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. We took 1 damage from a solar flare. Whatever. Sensors wouldn't work anyway because we're in a pulsar. True, true. I guess that's you make a good point. You make a good point. That must be why you gave us 3 slugs, so we can see crew anyway. Oh man, it's a Monday and I'm not awake. Excuse me, chat. I don't know. I'm always barely awake on Mondays. Let's kill the mind control. Don't mess with that. Alright, well, we do have all of our training, so we did get some good training ships early, so that's nice. Weapons are going to take a while to get trained. Hopefully with the flak, it'll speed it up, though. A free Ion Blast. That would have been nice before I spent all that scrap on a flak. NG Homeworlds or Fallen Rebel sector? I go Fallen Rebel. We have 2 reds. I don't have an NG for blue options, but I'm going to go NG anyway. Okay. The training weapon right there. I guess so, but we're in Sector 3, so I feel like our training opportunities are going to be fewer and further between. Everybody's just going to have better weapons now. No dodges for me. Fucking hell, man. Single laser double fire FU FTL. Oh my god, please tell me. Okay, good. I kind of need fuel, to be honest. But that's kind of a low fuel deal, so I'm gonna say F that. I say F your fuel deal. Yes! Might control one of my guys who does nothing. I like it. I like that. I got 1 less fuel and a little more scrap. 1 less fuel and a little more scrap and a partridge in a pear tree. Okay, what's my next goal? Buy-hacking, probably. Or a backup battery. Or both. That's NG sex event with no NG. This is a delivery quest, I think. I think that's what this is. Drone part delivery. Pretty sure. We do have the stay silent and power up your weapons blue option, I think. Oh, defense 2 drone? No defense 2 drone. Oh gosh, but Mantis borders. Okay. If I go here, will they just stand in there and not fight them? Yeah, nice. Get manipulated, bros. Get manipulated to death. Beautiful. Put you in here for a little fighting training. Haha. Wow. Wow. He didn't have a defense 1 drone this entire fight. 1 turns on and then blocks a shot with its face. I'm not even mad. I'm just impressed. I am just impressed by that strategy right there. Initially, you wanted to give level 4 sensors so the player could always see the ion storms doing something to enemies. But then you realize that no matter what you do, sensors don't work in a nebula. Yeah, makes sense. Push. Is that your interpretation of the sound of this laser? What's up, Grima? Are we having fun destroying FTL with modded ships? So far, yes. Level 2 heal bay I think we need for this. Frickin' hell, useless jump right there. We can pierce shields, but not drones. Apparently, no drone piercing on this thing. Wow, this guy's actually got a really good offense. There's a lot of pew-pewnage this guy has. We have a lot of dodges, thankfully. Oh, he has even more pew-pewnage. Okay. We're training. I'll just fire that off. Oh my god. That time he blocked our laser with his laser. This is goofy. This is goofy. I'm just gonna use this as an excuse to get more weapon training then. Wow, just wow. Again, not even mad, just impressed. He is finding ways to block this really scary laser. Alright, we get a double reward. Ooh, that's a triple reward. It's an awesome sound. Yeah, it is a really cool sound. Okay, he's running. And decided to have shields and no weapons. Okay, interesting choice. I can stop his dodges if I do that. Do that, hopefully. Oh, we deleted the pilot. But again, we do so much hull damage, we're never actually crew killing, so. Scott, you've been lurking a lot lately? Really busy at work? Hope everyone is fantastic. I'm doing alright. Hope your work's doing okay. Busy at work sounds not super fun. 4, 3, 2, 1. Do I want to check 2 stores? Yeah, I think I do. 2 chances at hacking. No hacking here. I could buy an NG. If I buy an NG, I will be below hacking numbers, so I'd have to sell Ion Blast. Am I almost maxed on crew? Yeah. I don't want to actually spend scrap on an NG. Alright, there's hacking and backup battery. Oh, and this really OP defense drone. That's really expensive, though. Alright. We got the 2 main systems I was hoping to get. The power buff and the OP hacking. Very nice. Hit them all the missiles. Thanks for the free stuff. Okay. Alright, more NG free stuff. Gotta love it. Forgotten Junction or Forgotten Junction? What's your function? Alright, let's go here. I think Forgotten Junction, because we're choosing a sector, means we might not get to choose our sector after it. I'm not 100% sure on that. Alright, Zoltan Home, Mantis Home, Vast Nebula, Abandoned. Sector 4, I think. I don't want to do an Abandoned 4. Can't really do Kazakh. Chance of Zoltan Shield is... but Zoltan Border Police is meh. Let's go Vast Nebula. Be extremely expensive to get that point defense drone online, yeah. Okay. It's not a charted nebula, but it is a vast nebula, which I think has 1 store in the nebula, I think. Manly search. I have a lot of crew. Please don't kill my Zoltan. Nice. Nice. Hashtag never punished, and we get a, well, filthy human. Punished by giving a filthy human, I guess. Do you have any training? No. You are more and more... I mean, I should just put you right next to the airlock with no training, but I'll leave you there, at least for now. No training? You want to be on my ship as a human? Good luck. Nice, free 36 scrap. Gotta love it. Alright, so mind control and cloaking are our next goals. We get our systems finished. I mean, we could probably kill the boss with this weapon build. Probably. Alright, missile, where are you going? Right in my engines. How about I hit your weapons in retaliation? Retaliation station, what's your nation? Punished by getting a filthy grima. Alright, yes. Yes, let's get a filthy grima on this ship. Grima loves being vented. Would you look at that? You don't have sensors, yet you can see almost the entirety of my own ship. I guess that's because of the slug ability. Or because of all of our crew just being in the rooms. Yeah, I guess that's what you'd probably be about that. Actually, I should probably put you in rooms so I can see if there's fires in them a little better. Something like that. Okay. Dancing around with a filthy grima. So filthy. We must clean him by throwing him out the airlock. The only way to truly clean something fully. Out in space. Oh, this guy can damage me with ion, single ion plus halberd beam. So this means the boss fight is gonna have half power. What is that gonna mean for the boss fight? I don't know if I've ever done a run where... Oh, I can crew kill this. Except that I've done too much hull damage. Terrible deal. Oh, actually 6 fuel's not bad, but I want scrap. I don't know if I've ever done... Whoops. A fight where the boss fight is at half power. Pick of the gimmick here is no sensors in for about anything at all. No, the gimmick... well, that's a side effect of the gimmick, Zack Dog. The gimmick is we are a lightning rod, or lightning something, that we summon a half-power nebula at every jump, so every enemy has half power. Boss is like 40 plus power, it's gonna miss out on roughly 20 power. Okay, okay. Interesting, interesting. I want to consider what it might move its power to if I damage something that's powered, yeah. You just noted no sector number? Thought that was related. No sector number. Oh no. That's because we have the Forgotten Junction mechanic, which is a thing where basically it's a crystal sector, but we get to choose what type of sector it is. Hidden bonus. Well, it's not a bonus one. I don't even know how to describe it. Basically, you get to choose a jump, or choose a sector type, but the downside is you don't know what number it is. I don't know. It's to give you more sector choices, I think. Oh, goodness. I'm so barely awake on Mondays. Okay. Okay. Sorry for the yawning, chat. Sorry. Kill the human. Kill the filthy human. So filthy. Man, why do you call the humans filthy all the time? It's racist against humans. It's true. It's true. It is racist against humans. But the good thing is that I am a human, so I'm allowed to be racist against humans. That's the rule. That's the rule. Since I am one, I'm allowed to make fun of them. Okay. Alright. How goodish stuff can we get from the store? You got cloaking or mind control, sir? You could even go to Crystal Homeworlds from the Forgotten Junction? Interesting. There's cloaking. And some weapons I don't think I care about too much. I would have liked to have bought that. Can I sell anything for it? Yes, I can. So this lets me... Well, okay, wait. This is... No, it's this one. This is the one I want. Okay, this kind of shows how overpowered superior navigation is. Advanced FTL navigation, the vanilla mod thing, is 50. Go to any previously visited beacon. Superior navigation system lets you see your jumps next to you. Go back to whatever jump you've already been to. Skip any beacon. And this just does everything this does and more. This shouldn't really be in your mod, I feel like. This shouldn't be there. Okay. Did you forget to take it out or something? Half power. Can I do level 2 piloting? Don't want to have a chance at manly search. I can do a bunch of extra fuel costs to get these other jumps. Seems very expensive though. I am a human. I'm allowed to be racist against humans. In video games, yes. In video games. I'm not talking about real life. Don't be racist in real life, please. But in video games, when we're doing fake racisms, not actual real racism. That's the rule. Mantis are not allowed to make fun of humans. Okay, everybody's allowed to make fun of humans in this this life. But I don't know. I probably shouldn't make jokes about racism, even if it's video game goofy FTL related. Must have missed taking out advanced FTL navigation. You might not be human, but I'm still racist against humans in video games. Okay, okay. Yeah, I probably shouldn't make jokes like that, to be honest. It's probably not very PC to make jokes like that. I'm trying my best to save my future election campaign. Well, I've already ruined it by my out-of-context sayings that people could take, so it's fine. We do enslave creatures from time to time, throw them in the brig to be sold. Oh, that's just slavery. No big deal, right? Slavery's no big deal? Oh, crap. That also might hurt my election choices. The cloak is just hiding in a cloud of nebula. That's great. That's great. Alright, I'm taking 6 fuel. That's max fuel, I think. You'd vote for future Rand. Oh, okay. Well, we might be able to just buy mind control and have our systems basically done here. Let's see. Beautiful. Also have a clone bay. Can't afford. Nothing that I really want to sell. Let's buy all the fuel. This mod always requires lots of fuel jumping around, especially if I get superior navigation system that lets me jump all over the place. Okay. Good doges. Yeah, level 2 home bay. Why am I even trying? Why am I even trying? We're gonna one-shot him, two-shot him, three-shot him with this freaking crazy laser. Frickin' crazy laser. You would vote for, like, to sell all of America's missiles for scrap. Sounds like a good plan. Alright, so I need 2 more power. Get 1 more power. This is such a weird ship. Saying things like, hey, I have to buy 2 power to get 1 power. You know you're playing a RPGNerdos ship. Cantonon, there's a name I haven't seen in a while. You for Viewer Day. How are you doing, my friend? Thank you for the 15 months of support. Hope you're doing well. I had somebody today on YouTube comments I was going through say, hey Rand, when you're going back to hardcore WoW on one of my Satisfactory videos, I'm like, yeah, I did say I was going to go back to hardcore WoW at some point, but there's just too many other games I'm really interested in right now, so soon, TM, soon. Wow, that connects, which is kind of crazy. You've been blasted with this show. Past weekend was opening weekend and you've been exhausted. What show are you doing again? Oh my god, we keep getting free humans. You told me and I forgot. If it's the same show you were working on before. Hunchback, that's right, Hunchback. Wow, you've been doing rehearsals for that for a while, haven't you? Alright, still no 3 shield ships, thankfully, so that's good. I feel like it's been a couple months you've been working on this show. Let's get you guys your heal. Okay. Yeah, I have a gig coming up a week from this coming Friday, I think. That I've been working up towards, but doesn't sound like I've been as blasted with rehearsals as you have. Actually, I need to tell you all, this Wednesday I'm going to have a short stream because I have a gig on Wednesday afternoon. I have a memorial service at my church job I'll be doing, so might not affect a lot of people hanging out on here on FTL days because I will be playing Satisfactory that day, but I'm sad to miss the Satisfactory day. Well, I won't miss it, but it will be a partial stream day, and I'm sad. I'm sad to miss some satisfactory time. I'll probably do like a 3-hour stream on Wednesday before I have to go do my gig on Wednesday. Alright. Open up. Repair the thing. You rehearsed for 6 weeks. Okay. 3 shields up, only to depower all of that. Keep its offense online. Oh, you're right. Even if we do fight a 3-shield ship, the half power is going to make it so this high power laser is going to be very effective for a long time. Will I be shredding guitar on my gig? No. On the memorial service, I'll be doing nothing but singing some hymns and like uplifting songs for the family. For the gig on week from Friday, I'll be doing a mix of classical songs, popular songs, gospel things. It's a very eclectic mix. My Vocalese a cappella group is going to be doing a song, and I'm very excited about that. We'll be doing our I can see clearly now the rain is gone. Probably my favorite arrangement that I've put together for this group. I can see all obstacles in my way. I had to stop before I get DMCA struck. But yeah, that's one of the songs we'll be doing for that. I'll be beatboxing for that one. We're singing, I'm also doing a barbershop quartet of, from the Music Man. What is it? Merrily we roll along, roll along, roll along. Whatever that song is. So a lot of different random stuff on that gig. No Battle Hymn of the Republic for these things. It's not the right time of the year for patriotic. Thankfully. How do I want to do this? Do I want to dive? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Uncharted Nebula. So the nebulas aren't going to give me that many extra jumps. So I think I'd go 1, 2, 3, and then count it out to get there without diving. Makes you wonder how AI decides what to power in ion storms, huh? Well, this would be a good mod to play with that. Holy, free drone recovery arm. Okay, nice. Send this mod to Mike Copley and say, here, figure out how enemy AI power works. That is a halberd beam. That is a halberd beam. Alright, let's work on getting some upgrades here. I have all my systems, right? Yes, so hack 2. 1 power equals 2 power. Extra engine. I really am glad you did nerf the cost of power in your mod. If these were normal power costs, this would be very hard to upgrade. What else will we be singing? We're singing from Sister Act. Joyful, joyful, we adore thee. We're doing Michael Jackson's Heal the World, Make It a Better Place. It's such a weird, eclectic mix of music we're doing on this concert. It's this group that I always talk about not loving because of how unprofessional it is, and it's just weird, the music they choose. And then we're also doing some classical stuff from Haydn's creation. It's just a really weird mix of music that we're doing. I think we can get 3 jumps here. I care about getting 3 jumps. I'm not sure if I do. I will follow him wherever he may. We're not doing that one, but that's one of my favorites. Ah, you actually have all your shields. Okay, for once we got a flak and high power laser. That was always my favorite song from that show, actually. You know, I'm gonna make sure you can't dodge here. I love him, I love him, I love him, and where he goes I'll follow, I'll follow, I follow. Sister Act's a crazy show. That's a banger? It is, it is. A lot of good music from that show. I've never actually done much from it that I can remember. So it's fun to be doing. It's fun to do it. It's just weird because I've never done it before. Okay. In my opinion, he did the cream of the crop. Okay, what do we got here? 148 scrap. Attack. It is really kind of weird to have a run for every single enemy has half power. And very rarely do we actually fight a guy with all the systems online. This guy actually has all his stuff online, so more power to you, sir. Literally more power to you. Oh, clone control there. Sister Act is one of the few non-Muppet movies we were shown in Catholic school. Oh, that's funny. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I bet you Catholic school is very, very particular about what you're allowed to watch. Glad to hear Muppets were allowed. Glad to hear that. Alright, let's go Vast Nebula. Did we just come from a Vast Nebula? I think we had a Vast Nebula earlier. We haven't had any charted nebulas yet. Alright, store. What am I looking for to store? Pre-igniters, automated reloaders, sensors to buy, a medium laser. Better than Ion Blast. What is this? Having the time for shield bubbles to recharge, and backup batteries cool down, and ion resistance. Definitely better than... hold on a second. Definitely better than the battery charger in vanilla. I just realized I have 8 power weapons right here. Do I want to keep using this high-powered laser? 3 power for 5 damage. 2 power for 1 damage. Maybe the question is, do I want halberd beam? Damn, I just sold the ion because I was going to get medium laser, but I can get 9. I can elitize my weapons in this mod. Yes, I can. Okay, so let's buy it. I forgot that I can do that. There we go. Black, high power laser, medium laser, which is what heavy laser was in vanilla. Do I need to buy any more fuel? Sector 6. Yeah, I buy all the fuel in this mod. Reactor costs were already nerfed. It's just that you need to nerf them a little more for this ship. Yeah, for sure. They can allow puppets, but not cartoons, huh? What's up, dumb bats? Ion intruder in my backup battery, huh? I didn't time that correctly. Okay. Beautiful. Let's not let you get vented, even though you're a human and you'd love to get vented. If you hack shields, the high power laser takes out 2 shield bubbles, and with halberd beam you'll probably be hacking shields at some point. Yeah, probably. I like that your first message in the chat is Peepo Dance. Misspelled, dumb bats. So it doesn't actually show the dancing. I think anyway. I don't see the dancing, so I think you left out an E in Peepo. I think anyway. Alright, what do we want to do here? 3rd shield, level 2 cloaking. A lot of options we could do. I love him, I love him, I love him, and where he goes I'll follow, I'll follow. I have that stuck in my head now. There isn't an ocean too deep. Okay, that'll get through there in time. Beautiful. Ooh, good doges. Gotta wait for cloaking now. This guy can actually damage us. I probably should We hacked his weapons then. Keep me away from his law. Wow, he hit me while I was cloaked. Okay. The emotes work for you. Peppo dance. Okay. You know what? I think that's because that might be whichever one I don't have. Frankerface Z or Better Twitch TV. I think I used to have all of those installed, and I think I'm missing one of them. But strangely enough, I don't think I see my Rand, what is it? Rand Fabulous and Rand Champ. For some reason, I don't see those. But I think I'm missing one of those extensions, emote extensions. Oopsie. Okay. 2 power and a dodge. That was a 95% hit. Beautiful. Beautiful. Gotta love it. Okay. Hacking your weapons. You have a missile. You deserve to get your weapons hacked. You should have 0 goddamn dodge with this ship. I agree, Past Rand. I agree. No cloaking for you. No dodges, no weapons, and no life. No life for you. Darn, no double reward. Okay. Let's get level 2 piloting. I've taken the chance on Manly Search twice. Let's not take a chance a 3rd time if I can help it. Okay. Oh no, it's a half-power nebula. What will I do? Oh yeah. What we've been doing this entire run. Not care. Because every fight is a half-power nebula. No weapons for you. Blasting these fools. So I started blasting. Anyway, I just started blasting. So if I do this, I need 4 more power to actually power it. I'll do that. I guess I can do that to have a little bit less engines right now. By the way, since Island Storm is delivered via an ability at the start of every jump, you might be careful with the waiting mechanic in the last stand. The waiting mechanic. Ah, okay. I think I understand what you're saying. I think what you're saying is if we wait, we possibly might break the Ion Storm because it maybe gets reset or something. Maybe? Not sure. We'll have to see. Hey, we're fully weapon trained. Nice. Yeah, if we want to have half power in the Flagship Nebulas, waiting won't change the ability. Okay. Fern Gully. Oh, I missed a message. You only went until you were in 4th grade at Catholic school. Pretty sure they showed Fern Gully. There was at least one cartoon. Man, Fern Gully, I remember being pretty dark for a kid's movie. Because it, like, was all about, like, this pollution thing, and I remember watching Fern Gully. This evil, giant smoke machine created by humans. Or it's like all the exhaust from the things they use to cut down trees. I remember Fern Gully. Oh, okay. Let's talk about traumatizing children's movies. There's a good subject we can talk about. Does anybody remember Secret of Nim? Does anybody remember that movie? Of course, Never-Ending Story with Artax dying. Atreyu, Artax, one of those is memorable. But anybody remember Secret of Nim? You watched Secret of Nim very recently. I remember that movie being really spooky as a child. They'd also do the same on an out of fuel events. What are we talking about, Z-Dex? I'm sorry, I don't know what we're talking about. Secret of Nim was a movie about little mice, kind of like, you know, American Tail or something. Which American Tail had some dark moments with cats trying to eat all the mice and everything, but Secret of Nim was like, I think it was about mice being experimented on, and they're like trying to escape from being experimented on. Now, if I'm remembering correctly, that's even darker than I thought, because that's like, you know, humans doing research on lab rats or something. Secret Nim's pretty spooky. You loved it? The main protagonist? It's been so many years since I've watched it, I don't remember a lot of details about it. You are familiar with Secret of Nim, but you don't remember much of it? Me neither. Since RPG you watched recently, give us a TLDR. What's the TLDR of Secret of Nim? Because I'm trying to remember specifics. All I remember is it being really spooky. What's good old Rockadoodle? Spoilers, I had a very dark explanation as to why mice and rats are intelligent. Okay. That's not much of a spoiler. The Grand Duke of Owls scared you. I'm not sure if I know what the Grand Duke of Owls is. I will say my brother's favorite book when he was a kid, and maybe even to this day, was Watership Down. And his friends always make fun of him for loving the bunny book. But speaking of dark children's tales, it's like rabbits just dying over and over in Watership Down. There's a lot to condense into a few words. You're talking about for Secret of Nim? It isn't something you'd want to type out. You're being careful for folks that might want to watch it. I mean, it's from the 80s. It's from the 80s. It's like saying, I don't want to spoil Star Wars. I don't want to let anybody know whose father Darth Vader is. It's a bit of a spoiler, and I wouldn't want to ruin that for anybody who hasn't watched it yet. I mean, come on. It's from a long time ago. Pied Piper character was foul. Yeah, I don't know that. Grand Duke of Owls, if that's what you're talking about. It's experimenting on mice and rats. That's dark. Watership Down is very gruesome. Yeah, like just, I mean, I guess spoiler alert from a book from whenever that one was from. A lot of rabbits died. Many rabbits died to bring us this information. We can't worry about spoilers from something from 40 years ago. Oh my god, was the 80s 40 years ago? Oh my god, it is. It is. It's not a bad deal, to be honest. But kill them anyway. Leave them off. They were offering me 23 and I got 43. Nice. Okay. Part of the reason that brought on this whole, you know, traumatizing children's movies is there was a Reddit post last night that or it was like a Reddit comic or something, and it was two parents choosing a bunch of movies, and their child asked, "What are you doing?" "Oh, we're just choosing a bunch of movies to traumatize you." And it's like Never-Ending Story and some of these other ones we've been talking about. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Trying to remember what some of the other ones that they were listing there were. Can't remember. Okay. Kill your friends. Okay, let's get the Mantis, the fighting training. Oh, I can't move this guy there because there's a robot there, which actually lets him 3v2, strangely enough. Okay. Litterbox Comics. They're getting a TV show now. Never heard of that. Never heard of Litterbox Comics. Sounds gross. You saw the animated version of Watership Down in middle school? The part where they fumigated the burrow got you good and traumatized for a few weeks? Yeah. Oh, I bet. What was the one 80s cartoon movie about singing being the last key to the villain's rise to power? It was a rock opera style movie. Singing being the last key to the villain's rise to power. No idea. I remember there was a show called Gem where the protagonists were a girl rock band, but I don't think that's what you're talking about. I'm not familiar with what you're describing. I don't think Canton. Okay. How would I do this? Cloak if I need to. Try to reactively cloak here. Yeah. Ooh. We dodged 100% of your shots. Just enough for you to do 0 effing damage. Get wrecked, Pirate Fighter. Get wrecked. It's one of those cartoon movies where humans died off and the animals evolved. Were there a lot of those? I don't know if I remember watching many of whatever that is you're describing. You're trying to Google the thing? Alright, if you figure it out, let me know, because it's not ringing any bells for me. No Google, it's not Rockadoodle. Okay. Somebody earlier was talking about Rockadoodle. I don't know. Yes, turn on just your mini beam versus my 3 shields. I'm sure that will work out well. I don't know what Rockadoodle is. Apparently a lot of people watch that. I don't think I ever watched Rockadoodle. Okay, open fire. Gonna board me with double mantis? Yes, you are. Kill your friends. This. What a sound. What a sound. It's basically Elvis the Rooster. Oh, maybe I do remember that vaguely. Do I remember that? Maybe. Elvis the Rooster. That actually does sound a little vaguely familiar. Ooh, get them all in the same room and... Hey, we crew killed! Our first crew kill this run. Rockadoodle's a movie with the Grand Duke of Owls. Oh, maybe I do remember that. Rooster runs away from the farm to be Elvis. For some reason, the sun doesn't rise anymore, since he's not there to be a rooster, and the owls are trying to eat the rest of the animals. Okay, actually, I maybe do vaguely remember that. The kid is a cat or something. You love the purple shield? Yeah, the purple shield is cool. How do you like the cloaking image? We're hiding in the nebula. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, too. Alright, let's see what's at this store. What's up, Gilboard? Yeah, okay. I do vaguely remember that. I didn't remember the name Grand Duke of Owls, so every time you said that, I didn't know what you're talking about. Meow Zedong, sorry. Allied crew cannot fight or sabotage. This is the one that makes it so that if we get mind controlled, they don't do anything. That's kind of nice. I don't think I care about it because I have the mind control counter. You know what? I think I'm going to actually get this advanced wiring. Having the time for shield bubbles to recharge and all these other things is pretty good. I'm actually going to buy that. Wish I could internalize it, but... and since I have just extra scrap now, let's buy a Clone Bay. Buy a Clone Bay. Rockadoodle was a fun movie. Adequate pipe. What? Is your ship second today? Yes, Skillboard. You did... I didn't play one of your ships last week, right? So I think I told you to remind me that we're doing one of your ships today. Let's go Charted Nebula. So yes, your ship should be second, and no, I'll be doing Slow Riders third. So probably no Mr. Keys today, sadly. Claustrophobic Woodpecker, Rock and Rule is what you were talking about from 1985. Never heard of that. You have to tie a guy to the boat. Yeah, Keys won the rock, paper, scissors last week. Right. Okay. Cool. So yes, your ship is second today, Guildboard. I will say, Mr. Keys messaged me this morning, had an update to his mod, and apparently I had like 9 messages this morning about viewership stuff. It gets a little overwhelming sometimes. And apparently Hyperspace has an update, so that means for Insurrection Plus I need the latest version of Hyperspace, and hopefully Mr. Keys' mod also works with the latest version, because if I have to now do 3 different versions of Hyperspace, I'm just it's gonna be too much. There's just too many different versions of Hyperspace. RPGNerdos has a specific old one I need to use. Slow Rider is always updating Insurrection Plus to use the latest version of Hyperspace. Mr. Keys is using the latest version of Hyperspace, but that was the one before this one, and hopefully that'll work. I tell you, trying to keep up with modded FTL makes my brain hurt. Makes my brain hurt. We're just Hyperspace, the fact that they're constantly updating and different people are using different versions is just mind-boggling and mind-numbing to try to keep on top of all of that stuff. You've been playing the recent Legend of Zelda Link to the Past roguelite mod. Okay. Nice. Interesting. How... I assume that uses an emulator to play Link to the Past. I don't know how you could mod the game on... Link to the Past was on Super Nintendo, N64, one of those. I forget which Zelda was on which system. It's a fully download game. Oh. Does Steam have Legend of Zelda Link to the Past? I thought Nintendo didn't let any of its stuff on any other... Or maybe it's on the Switch. It's probably on the Switch. Can you mod things on the Switch? Is this Super Nintendo? Okay. It's not a mod, a full game in the engine. You got it through Discord. How the hell is that not an emulator? Nintendo doesn't let you just download their stuff through Discord. How is that not an emulator, Cantonon? That's gotta be an emulator. Switch can be modded. Launches straight from the program. Plays on the PC. LOZ Dungeons of Infinity. Wow, okay. Never heard of that. There's no way that Nintendo approves of that, though, by the way. There's no way that's legal through Nintendo. Nintendo is super... They're like notorious for not letting anybody emulate their stuff or going after people trying to illegally use their IPs. It's a fan game Nintendo doesn't know about. That's what it seems like to me. Let's see. What am I doing here? Charted Nebula will not let me do any of the elitizing. If I do that, I'll be able to elitize weapons. Is what I want to do. The Mario Kaizo community gets a pass. I don't know what that means. I'm not familiar with that. I don't know what the Mario Kaizo community is. Okay, well, all of their weapons are offline because they want the shields and to run away. That sucks. You're here for 30 minutes. Well, Gilboard, I won't get to your ship in 30 minutes, so I hope that doesn't mean you're going to have to... I'm still going to play her ship, obviously. You'll probably just have to watch it on YouTube, I guess. Mario Royale comes to mind. That got struck down in a hurry. Yeah, I mean, I don't emulate things, really, but from what I've heard through Reddit and other gaming videos and stuff, like, Nintendo doesn't allow anything. Like, you can't mod their stuff, you can't emulate their stuff. Anybody who tries to do any creative things with their IPs gets struck down. Mario Kaizo is a community of SNES Mario game mods. Mario Maker for the SNES. Okay. Do one shot this guy. Almost one off. Paying for pilot on your ship right now. Alright, Gilboard, I'll try to remember. Chat, help me remember. I need to rename the pilot of Gilboard's ship. Gilboard. Do Microsoft or Sony allow modding, emulating? Well, I don't know that anybody allows it, but some companies are more vigorous in their tracking down of people who are doing that they don't want to. And Nintendo is one of the worst for not letting anything creative or, you know, whatever illegal being used. The Nintendo Yakuza, yeah, basically. This is my final sector. What do I want? Hack 3 and power. I need 2 to get 1 more power. Oh no, not an ion storm. Whatever shall I do? Emulators is a good way to get viruses, huh? Okay. Almost all the Mario Kaizo community mods use a console, so it's not emulated. Well, yeah, if Nintendo can make money off it, I'm sure it's allowed. Like, if it's something you pay for and download on the Nintendo Switch or console, then I'm sure it's allowed. And that's probably why they are so hardcore about tracking stuff down, so that they can, you know, make money off of it. Which I'm not blaming them for that. You only had an N64 emulator for nostalgia, huh? Are there popular emulators for PlayStation or Xbox? Oh, there's emulators for every system that's ever existed, as far as I know. My brother, his favorite game of all time is Ogre Battle and Ogre Battle 64, and I know he uses emulators for that. He owns a Nintendo Switch, though, so... But it can be hard to find some old N64 games, so... I don't think emulators are that bad if it's to get a game that you can't find anymore. But, like, trying to find a cartridge for, like, Ogre Battle 64 for the N64 can be difficult. And emulating also allows you to do things like save states and stuff like that. That's very convenient for older games. Remember a PSX emulator called Bleem back in the day? Yeah. PlayStation emulation is so much more difficult. If it was more popular, I'm sure other companies would sue. Basically, all third generation of consoles, PS1, Xbox, use massive amount of settings that need to be tuned per game. Did anyone ever get into the Army Men games? I don't think I did. So that's a Nintendo problem or a capitalism problem? Okay. Army Men on N64. You know what? Army Men, was that a game where you controlled little army guys and you were like shooting and you like played in a sandbox? I think I actually played that game. I think I did play that game way back when. Like, had a bazooka guy and a machine gun guy and stuff. Alright, so it will take a lot to... Well, no, we're going to get a free elitization. Elitization, what a word. Attack the Slaver Scum. Kill your friends. He boards there. Makes me not have 100% dodge, so I am going to hack you. Wasn't going to hack you, and then you boarded me, so now I must hack you as I try to kill you. Get one shot. You were into the Small Soldiers game? Does that count? I remember that movie. I don't know if I played the game. You can see the box in your head. You never played it. You just notice that reactor looks as if less if it was jammed. Like normally it's 50%, but now there's only 6 jammed bars. I'm guessing something's happening with all the extra power you have given this ship. I never found sensors at a store, so I think maybe you removed sensors from this mod. Like they're not even purchasable. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Okay, so I could get a flak. High power laser's been doing work, but I kind of just want flak, halberd heavy, or halberd medium now. Because it's faster. Can I kill the boss with this, though? Actually, if I shoot shields with this and medium laser, we could crew kill the boss pretty well. Okay, maybe I won't swap. I was thinking I could elitize something else, but I think I do just want to elitize my weapons. Okay, this one too. You'll need a couple more power. And some value points. You can't buy sensors in this mod, yeah. Search the radar, we've been jammed. Nice, nice. Good old Spaceballs. Good old Spaceballs. When will now be now? Soon. Or now be then? Oh gosh, I don't even remember the quote. It's been too long since I've watched Spaceballs. Just internalize the swag sensors, you know it. Ran past on the flak. Am I okay, sir? Yes, I'm okay. I am okay. I'm playing an RPGNerdos mod, so actually I get one more jump since I have the superior navigation system. If only we could all internalize swag sensors. If only. If only. It's funny. These elite fighters aren't even that strong because they're kind of disabled in the nebula. Living in a nebula. Press the cuff. In a tender location. I meant to move. Never mind. $65 scrap for debris, wowzers. I mean, a Sector 7 debris, pretty good. Pretty good. When will then be now? Soon. I think that's the quote. I think that's what it is. It's so weird it even covered up the background there. So I can skip around this with our advanced FTL navigation, which is very nice. So power for days. That's our main goal. Fighter so elite, so elite. Sadly, it's the guy to have all his weapons online has to turn off all his shields. This is so crazy. What a crazy build, crazy run this has been. Basically, we're playing the run where all of our enemies are disabled or handicapped. This is the handicapped enemies run. Causing an island storm at the Federation border checkpoint. You know it. You know it. Enemies dealing with all the issues that we usually have to put up with. This is our, yes, hazard payback. That's what this run is. Hazard payback. There's that. I'll need one more power for the weapon elitization we're going to get. Get the shield value. Mind control value. Okay. Flagship is going to be hilarious fight. Be interesting. Alright. I can jump anywhere I want at any point, so I'm just going to get all the scrap gains I can. We are very OP this run. The OP-ness is strong with this one. For your friends. Okay, free random weapon. I'll take it. Remember about the waiting mechanic messing with ion storms. Yes, I'll try to remember that. Thank you for the reminder. 1, 2, 3. My plan here. Rock ship that's create asteroid fields would be interesting. Getting upgrades might be weird though. Yeah. I think we've had other ships that create hazards, and the modder has to be very careful when they do stuff like that because of the whole you can't upgrade your ship at most hazards thing. I feel like the main reason this one's kind of working a little better is because you can actually upgrade in an ion storm after the fight's over. But RPG could probably figure out a way to make it work. He is the genius. Actually, if I go here first, he'll get there. So we got to go to base first to elite ties. Then we can jump to stronghold to get that. Elite ties that weapon control. Beautimus. And then we get 2 power to use that. We get our other 2 value points there. I'm going to jump away and then come back so we don't have to wait and mess up our ion thing. Beep, 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 beep. Alright, let's hack his weapons to be safe. Beautiful. Very nice. Almost a one-shot. Beautimus to the Maximus, you know it. Beautimus to the Maximus, I like that saying. Could do easy, probably hidden ability that requires you to not be in combat that clears hazards. Yeah, okay. Doesn't sound easy to me, but you know, I'm not a modder, so. Alright, so how am I going to crew kill the boss? I'm going to halberd beam his missiles while high power lasering and medium lasering his shields and hack his shields. And hopefully get a bunch of crew kills in his shield room. Okay, what does he hack? Doors. I approve of this hack. Are these artilleries offline? His artilleries are offline, I think. This is goofy. What artillery? He left only the laser artillery online. I was not expecting that. Not expecting that at all. Okay, that turned on this one, I think. Oh, deleted crew. Deleted that crew. Alright, that turned on some stuff. The flagship is disabled. Get him a cane. Yes. Okay, I need this to stay offline.
God, why?
Damn it, game.
What the actual fuck?
Okay. Keep this down. Good. Oh, they fixed the breach in the shield room. Not ideal. I'm gonna do this before he cloaks. Too late. Too late. Okay. This. Lock them in. 7 health, so this will just delete those guys. Do I want to just delete them? I don't want to do too much hull damage. Yeah, one more shot will delete them. So if I get medium laser, does he cloak? He probably cloaks, doesn't he? Damn, I was hoping for fire there. Okay, I'm hoping I can do a side room bug crew kill on the guy fixing the missiles. That's my next goal. Side room bug kill. That. Hey, look at that! Our resist. Okay, I think that guy's trying to get there now. If I kill him while he's in the side room bug, that's
hit him.
side room bug kill there. Flagship, call an ambulance. Yes, it's for me. Okay. Alright. Stronghold, free stuff. Good crew kill. I get full shield. I don't really have the power, but I could back up battery power, I guess. So, okay. Alright, so I could jump here. Mister, let me shoot you. The flagship, probably. Yeah, probably. Yeah, open the doors. Do I want to... I don't want to do this. I want to do... have these... I have my weapons all in the wrong place. Okay, piloting is down. That means halberd beam should be guaranteed to get that down. Very good. We deleted the human, the pilot. Nice. Deleted the pilot, so don't delete the last guy and we'll have perfect crew kill outcome. This should just finish it now. Finish it. Oh, I killed the crew, but the animation won't finish, so whoops. I actually shot the exact wrong room, but it's fine, it's fine. What's up, Mega Gourmet? How are you doing? Does the flagship prioritize everything over artillery? I don't know, Guild Board. I have no idea. Flagship usually doesn't have to deal with half-power nebulas, so I don't know if anybody knows. Yeah, maybe Mike Copley would know. Okay. Since artillery's offline, could you just shoot systemless rooms so they don't switch power around? Yeah, probably. But I'll tell you what I'm not worried about is the boss swapping power around, to be honest. Not too worried about anything right now. Huh. Why did his shield start uncharged? That's weird. That's kind of a weird thing. He doesn't even have his missiles online right now. It's so goofy. Half-power nebula. Who would have thunk? Half-power nebula is the rebel flagship's Achilles heel. We have learned. He doesn't even have his lasers online right now. This is so goofy. Oh, this is so goofy. This is so goofy. Alright, he still hasn't turned his missiles online. Where is he putting all his power? That's what I want to know. Where is this guy putting all his power? He's not even powering his missile. GG. Yes, boss fight is a safe fight. That's what this run proves, that the boss fight could be a safe fight if there's a half-power nebula. Probably never programmed artillery system on the priority list since it would not be expected to be in one. Yeah, 11 the flagship starts with shields off from power stealing from shields. Yes. All right, GG cookie time. That was a fun run. The Fulminis, I think it was called. 6579. Fulminis. Anybody wants to play this on thebox.com? The ship is called the Stormbearer, the bearer of ion storms. That was a really fun one. Super OP. Thanks for that craziness, RPG-Nerdos. He put all of his power into the power surge, apparently. Yeah, I guess so. Alright, well, that was a very fun run. We're going to play a ship from Guild Board next, but before we do that, I'm going to stand up, stretch, use the restroom. Y'all feel free to grab a drink, grab a snack. When we come back, play another awesome ship from you awesome people. Thanks for that ship, RBG. That was super fun. BRB, my friend.